Aviatour Conference 2019, and we are still here in Sekondi Takoradi at the Best Western Atlantic Hotel, where we are going to have speakers across the nation to give us insightful information about aviation. We also have in our midst the CEO of GH-Aviation, the regional minister, the Minister of Tourism and Culture and Creative Arts, and the Minister for Aviation.
I'd like to call on Madame Daphne Keme to introduce the chairman for this program to us.
It's my pleasure to introduce the chairman for the occasion. Our chairman for today is an astute politician who is also a Metropolitan Chief Executive of the STMA. On that note, I introduce to you Mr. Anthony Keke Sam to occupy the chair for the occasion. Thank you. Chairman, your audience, our chairman. Thank you very much.
I think this morning we've gathered here from all walks of life to the beautiful city of Sekondi Takoradi, the only twin city in the whole Africa. So I just want to welcome you to the city. So as you've been here, then I've been asked to chair, and I think it's appropriate so that the landlord will take good care of all of you. All your needs, everything in safe hands. So please feel relaxed for this conference. As we all know, the theme for today's conference is investing in the aviation and tourism sector for sustainable socio-economic development. Important conference to hold. We entreat all of you to come out with all your rich experiences, all what you have under your sleeves and the rest, to help us to make sure that we go a way forward in this direction. Fortunately for us, our host, regional minister, was just with the Ministry of Aviation. He just came from there, so he has also got a lot of experience there to share with us. Please do put your experiences for us to move the aviation and the tourism conference forward. Thank you for coming. Thank you.
So at this point, we would like to call on the CEO of GH-Aviation, Madame Elizabeth Chumwa-Sasu, to give us her opening address. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
On behalf of GH-Aviation, it is an honor to welcome and thank you all for being part of the second edition of the Aviatour Conference 2019. This event is being hosted by the Western Regional Coordinating Council. Honorable Minister Kwabena Ochoda-Kumensa, Acting Chief Director Madame Christiana Edmonds, our Chairman Mr. Benicia from the Ghana Tourism Authority, Mr. Charles Trum from the Ghana Civil Aviation Authority, Service Commanders, National Peace Council, Heads of Department, Ambassador Nancy Sam, Zimbabwe Tourism Ambassador and President of Women in Tourism and Business, Toga President, Ghana Tourism Authority, and all protocols observed. For the past year, GH-Aviation, Aviation Aerospace International Limited, has become the first aviation and tourism mouthpiece of Ghana's growing aviation and tourism industry. In an age of information overload, it is easy to get buried in all the news. In that vein, Aviatour Conference 2019 has been organized to bring together all stakeholders and specialists in the aviation and tourism industry with the sole aim of bridging the gap between aviation and tourism. Over the next 2 days, you'll be exposed to the latest opportunities, projects, consolidated trends, innovations, and critical issues hidden across the aviation and tourism space in Ghana and Africa as a whole. We are in the Western region, so we are going to make the Western region a case study of how we can bridge the gap between aviation and tourism. Kindly visit our exhibition tables at the exhibition platforms to view our dynamic African culture, structured into various artifacts, ornaments, and many more. Please don't forget to like, comment, and share on our page www.gh-aviation.com and all our other media platforms on social media. I am passionate about seeing the rapid growth of our industry and expect this year's conference to deliver a positive result that focuses on opportunities, not only on arising issues in the sectors. I would like to thank all our speakers, sponsors, delegates, exhibitors, and the host region for their support at this forum as we come together to invest in the aviation and tourism sector for sustainable socio-economic growth, for a better Ghana, a better Western region, and Africa, the world as a whole. Thank you very much, and welcome.
Thank you, Ms. Sasu, for your opening address. It is now time for us to take some words from the father of the region, Honorable Minister Kwabena Otrida-Kumensa. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, as he makes his way to the podium. For me, this is a special occasion because when I was the Deputy Minister for Aviation, I had a special privilege of chairing the Aviation Interministerial Committee on Aviation and Tourism. And I also had the opportunity of representing my minister at the first Aviatour conference at Marriott in Accra. And therefore, hosting this event in my region, I feel very great. And I believe that all of you here also feel great being in the Western region. You are all most welcome to the Western region, where the best is. The Western region has everything in agriculture, in mining, in oil and gas, and of course, in tourism as well as the human resource. The region offers all these to our dear nation, Ghana. And in order to offer further benefits in tourism, we wholeheartedly accepted to host this conference here in Western region for Aviatour 2019. We have for our visitors and tourists to this region leisure, business, and ecotourism. The action sports are 1. Our people, chieftaincy, culture, past and contemporary heroes such as Sergeant Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, the businessman power grant that gave all the money for independence in this country, and the Jacob Ansa, and many more. We have events in the Western region. We have the Kundum, we have the Apak Kese Festival, and the contemporary one that you know, Takradi Bronya. That's some call it Angkos, Tadi Fest, Western Carnival. You know that one? And I especially on this occasion invite you back to Western region for 25th and 26th. Bring your family and let's spend the Takradi Bronya here in Tadi. Hospitality. We have a lot of crush hotels from Atlantic that you are. Rainbow Hotel, Palms, Blue Moon, Maha, Karela. We have a lot of them. Even Zenet Hotel, we have all of them. We also have tourist sites in Zulenzu, historical fort and castle. In fact, the Western region have more forts and castles than anywhere in West Africa. For business, tourism, we have oil and gas, mining, agriculture, fisheries, rubber, cocoa, palm, coconut, and then we also have travel spaces. We have aviation, we have our airport, and I know Madam will be talking about the new kid in town, so I will talk about it. We have the seaport for cruises. We have the roads, and as you're all aware, the railway is going to come back. In fact, the process is on. And Western Region, Tadi, is the headquarters of Ghana Railway Company. I'm therefore very delighted to see us all together here. And I'm happy to note that a good number of you visited some tourist sites yesterday at Axim, Disco, Busia, and Takrady. Western Region, Yawo, Azoye. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much.
I am delighted to be part of this important second Aviatour Conference 2019 on the theme investing in the aviation and tourism sector for sustainable socio-economic development. The Ministry of Aviation recognizes the aviation tourism interdependency and prospects in the socio-economic development of the country, and we are determined to ensure that the necessary infrastructure and facilities are in place to match the increasing growth and appetite for air travel. It is important to note that aviation route development is a key factor to travel and tourism's success. To achieve this transformation within the industry, it is critical that we put in the required infrastructure, which includes, and for us, a national airline or what we term a home-based carrier. We need a solid destination appeal with robust inbound tourism, and that is what we are all here to discuss. The ministry would like to assure all here, and indeed the nation, that we remain committed to provide leadership for the development of the aviation sector in Ghana and to secure growth of the industry regionally and globally. It is only in this direction that the socio-economic prospects that we highly speak of as a country can be derived. Thank you very much for having me.
My name is Charles Chum. I am the director of Ghana's Civil Aviation Training Academy.
Hello, Ghana. My name is Audrey A.C. Swatson, and I'm Ghana's youngest female pilot, CEO of Excel Aviation Limited.
I duly endorse GH-Aviation.
I endorse GH-Aviation as the authentic mouthpiece
and everything about aviation and more.